The waste recovery project, in short words, is to establish knowledge alliances. Here in Borås, we have already established one, and we are establishing similar knowledge alliances all around the world. So what we do is to transfer the knowledge that we have developed here in Borås to other countries. But of course, they have to use the knowledge in their own way. The resource recovery research project is very much related to how to use waste in a sustainable way. So we have decided to collaborate in Borås with other partners in Borås, like Borås Energy and Environment, the City of Borås, and also including SP, the Swedish Technical Research Institute. We create a lot of research together. We work to improve the equipment of Borås City, and above that, we also work internationally.
We support the waste recovery project, or maybe we should call it waste recovery program, because it's a question about the future for our planet. It is a question about sustainability, sustainable development, and it is important that we study questions about climate, energy, and how to be more effective. So it's a very important project for the University of Borås.
In Borås City, we have about 100,000 people living, and each person in this city creates about 500 kilo or half a ton of waste each year. And we started in the early 90s, in 92, to think about what can we do with this rising problem with all the waste that we put on landfill. So we started to create possibilities to convert the energy from the waste into added value products like district heating, district cooling, electricity, and fuels for vehicles and things like that. And that is what we are going to develop in our city here in Borås to become a fossil-free city. We think that if we have been studying this in 20 years now in the city of Borås and in this company, we have learned something about this during that journey. And we think it's very important that we can share the things we have been learning to other communities around the world, so they can see if they can follow our example, if they think it's a good example. But we think it's a good example, and we think that we are in the front line in waste management and energy converting in the world.
This research, that if you put all this development together, you can see that we are converting waste to wealth. So a material which nobody wanted, it's converted to a material which has a market. Or we can say that it can be a waste problem to a business opportunity.
Of course, the city of Borås in itself has a very important political role. But I'm also sure about that our university has an important role in establishing new knowledge. How to produce, for example, more biogas. If we produce more biogas, we can use less of the fossil fuels that we use today. So by the knowledge that we create at our university, we of course support Borås in its vision.
We have politicians in this city that are very, very committed to the environmental issues. They have already taken a lot of different decisions, very, very brave decisions about environment. For example, we have expanding the district heating network in a pace that we shouldn't be allowed to do if we had anxious politicians.
I think that the most important thing is that you have to have political consensus. Because in Sweden, a political term is 4 years, and you can't solve all these things in 4 years. So if you don't have political consensus over a long-term strategy, then you won't succeed in making your city fossil fuel free. The second part is that you have to have goal that you can measure. So you have to take it step by step to reach this long-term goal.
So internationally, we are focusing in how to create similar networks as the Knowledge Alliance that we have in Borås. So today, for example, we have knowledge alliances all around the world, as for example in Indonesia, in Vietnam, and also in Brazil, as this conference very much is about. And hopefully we will have actually also a knowledge alliance somewhere also in São Paulo, maybe in Boituva, or perhaps also in São Paulo city. This is something that we will continue to collaborate with.